You ready, Wilma?
You bet.
How about you, Princess?
Their interest in me is slightly more than casual.
Let's get started.
No, I feel like celebrating. Let's do something tonight.
Oh, I'm sorry, Buck. I already have plans.
Oh. Well, how about you?
I'm the one she's got plans with. Now let's get some...
Where is Buck Rogers?
You're coming with us.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Of course, being a merciful and civilized culture, we have no intention of doing so. And you would be well advised, Kane, to keep your...
Well, how was she opposite?
Well, she was warm and friendly and affectionate.
I simply wish to make a few embellishments of my own. Come along, Kane. We have a transmission to make.
I think if you were together for any length of time, you would learn to respect each other.
Of course not. Except that it kills all of our best pilots because no one can fly it. Cancel the program.
Let me fix you something.
I must wed the most physically and genetically sound human male available. Well, I have found just such a man right here on Earth. And unless you turn him over to me for the wedding ceremony, our pyramid weapon will destroy the Earth city by city by city.
Oh, I happened to run into a maintenance drone in the corridor. Seems like I'm not the first person he's let in here.
Well, I have a confession as well. Exactly. Not everything has to be work. Some things are simply pleasure. I may be a draconian princess, but I still have feelings. If meet in the strangest places, and I too refuse.
Nighttime is for sleeping.
Talk about close encounters.
But it's solid. There's no way that our sensors couldn't record something.
Myself clear on these matters. Nonsense! I had the computer disk programmed from the orb. And made a very convincing argument for me to commit my forces to save the Pandarans. I just can't seem to say...
Because I find you so disgusting and so repugnant.
This.
Oh, am I unfashionably early or unforgivably late?
Where's the deputy? Just passing the time.
Good.
I want you by my side. Consider it. You have no idea what it's like being the daughter of Draco the Conqueror. 29 sisters nipping at your heels. Weaselly little courtiers like Kane vying for power. Very shortly, I will succeed my father to the throne of Draconia. And according to our laws, within a year of doing so, I must wed the most physically and genetically sound human male available. Get him out! Execute him! You countermand my order. You have a lot of explaining to do.
So are you, Princess.
I trust I'll see you this evening. A lot more depends on it. Well, hello, Captain Rogers. I must say, you're still looking fit. What is it, Kane? Say what? Spit it out, man. All of you out.
My government doesn't even know that I've come to you. When I'd heard that you turned down their formal request for aid, I thought that a personal request might be more effective.
Interested in a little added decoration in your...
Not on your life.
No, I didn't think so.
I'm not sick.
Yes, you are. You're very sick, Allison.
I'm not sick.
I'm certainly feeling better.
Captain Rogers,
Sorry.
I'm still a breed.
Welcome aboard the flagship Draconia. Envoy of Draco, conqueror of space, warlord of Austria.
Delighted. This is an unexpected.
No, you're not. Let us help you. Consider your time adequate greeting.
I told you that I'd adjusted to the idea that.
Well, I monitored your runs. 9 runs, 9 misses.
Yeah, well, don't say anything to them. It'll only make things worse.
Noah is using 20-year-old cargoes, 30-year-old bombs, and 85-year-old pilots. How can I make this? See? 12 kilograms. But if you think that I'm going to tell you where it is.
I want Buck Rogers. And I certainly don't want some drooling byproduct of a Terran hormone experiment.
Now then, who's your employer?
Tribal courtship rituals can be fascinating.
Buck? Buck!
Take it easy, Wilma. I'm just counting my bones.
Patience came, dear. First, send the zygotes to my chambers. I wish to inspect them personally. You see, Buck, you become, shall we say, redundant.
Here we go again.
That's
Hey!
But with a man. A real man like yourself. I could defy my father. I could live my own life. Demand, Doctor? I'm afraid you're not in a position to demand a great deal of anything. The orb will be returned to you, Doctor. I have no further use for it. Who does he think he's dealing with?
Princess, we're all together in this.
Oh, shut up, Kane. Just listen to what I'm going to say. If you're a spy, I'll have to kill you.
That's an example of your best peloton. I think I found your problem.
Buck, please talk to me.
Oh, I got delayed by one of Pantera's thugs.
Do something so stupid.
It's not stupid, Captain. You'll see. And your orders are to obey my wishes. If you cannot do so, Kane, I'm sure I can find someone who can.
A contract administrator for Kirk Balzac on the asteroid Taurus in the 3rd quadrant.
You seem like a reasonable woman, Serena. I think we understand each other.
I'm sure we do, Princess.
Well, I certainly hope so. For your sake. If I'm not back to my ship soon, I've instructed my forces to attack you.
With the princess aboard? I think not.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. He will return with me. Since when have I ever honored a Terran truce? Well, I have found just such a man right here on Earth.
You will remember nothing but that you had the time of your life.
If you keep this up, we'll have to message my father for more posthumous medals. You look reasonably comfortable. Wherever you've been and whatever you've done is recorded in the neural cells of your magnificent body.
Well, you're supposed to feel snug. I pre-flighted your ship.
I'm a Draconian princess, unless it's convenient for me to do so. Oh, Kane, by the way, send Tiger Man to me. He's been what? Well done, Kane.
See there,
This is
9?
where I
Fine.
Captain Rogers, may I talk to you? Privately, it's very important.
Piece of cake.
Ardala.
Oh,
Pardon me, Princess. You said we understood each other. You could not be more wrong.
Just a minute, Serena. They will save me, and they will destroy you and your ship. I promise you.
Mr. Belzak owns an integrated mining...
You undoubtedly have a proposition to make. What is it?
Buck, am I so horrible? Am I not beautiful enough for you?
Good news, Dr. Hewer. The code blue alert's been lifted. Evidently, you're safe.
Well, that certainly is good news, but where's Buck?
Well, maybe he convinced Raylan that they should celebrate his birthday alone.
Stop all this nonsense. What is the meaning of this game? Forgive us, Captain Rogers. That was very rude. Come to my chambers, Buck. I'm sure you'll be more comfortable there.
Why don't you feed him a bowl? Excuse us.
How sweet.
Tsarina requests your presence in her chambers.
Thank you. I'll help get you out of here.
Buck? Buck? Buck! You could have been treated at any number of good clinics.
We have to be very careful. The timing is not good.
Now that you've captured me, you have no reason to harm anyone else.
Insulted me. I'm to be allowed to destroy any city on Earth that I wish. Then stop talking and find someone who can fly your hatchet fighter. Perhaps you. No, not you. But there is a man who would be ideal.
Buck, you haven't been taking care of your plans.
Then why can't you love me?
But how do you know, Buck? You've never tried.
Well, I will help you neutralize the Pandarans. And in exchange...
You haven't done anything. It's a payment for your ambuquad, serial number 2223T.
I think I'll call you Panther Man. You're black. You're beautiful. Why don't you come over here and let me see your claws?
Interesting is hardly the word. You've missed an experience.
But we've got a date with Captain Rogers. And Tweaky.
Probably think I'm being silly. I just wanted to spend some time.
A bit higher, dear. A little bit higher. Ow! Buck? New galaxies lie beyond the vortex, within reach of my fingertips. Do you think they'll look like us, Kane? The men, the women, whatever.
Well, do you have children? Well, then, you have wives waiting for you at home. A female. A woman like me.
No. I'm so relaxed. Would you turn out the lights? Perhaps I've been too harsh with you, Kane. Yes, much too harsh.
I believe you already know.
But no. If I'd met so dashing young captain, I'm sure I would have remembered vividly.
Whatever you have in mind, please, be careful.
What did you have in mind?
Soft music. Slow.
No, look, let Buck go. Do whatever you like to me, I don't care. Well, if she is, she's as good as dead. He's here to... Yeah. At the boarding house the last time I saw him.
Identification. She's a prisoner. What a pity. Now you got a real winner there, Princess. When are you gonna teach him to walk and chew gum at the same time?
Out! Out!
Your wish is my command. Hey, take it easy, Princess.
Oh, shut up! Buck, are you all right? Oh, Doctor, you were Tweaky wasn't just another ambiquad. He was Buck's best. What was that, Dr. Hewitt?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, what little there was of it. Buck, we can't go back to Earth without knowing how...
Now I know how the underhalf lives.
Give us a hand with these guys, Princess.
What can I do to help?
Well, the first thing you do is take their clothes off.
Oh.
Examine? Now, wait a minute. What do you... Oh, think. Oh, man. Gentlemen. Now, wait a minute.
We must examine.
No, not on.
If I can't have you one way, I'll have you another.
Raphael Argus, I should have known.
Mal.
Look who's here.
Hi. 10 minutes.
I said come along, Jim.
Kane, I want an armed detail sent to my chambers immediately. Really now, this whole thing's becoming an incredible bore. Come along, Kane, we're leaving immediately. Buck, would you like to have a drink before we... Yes, you always do.
If the ship is a fake, what about the people on it? If you gentlemen will go along with it, I think I have an idea.
Finally. Well done, Colonel.
Well, Captain Rogers, congratulations and thank you.
Anybody here?
What a body.
Yes, that is correct. Wilma, isn't it?
Then a man half his age.
There are no men half his age.
We've deciphered the cryptography some time ago, and I will allow no one to interfere with this, which is what you would do if I let you go. That I seriously doubt.
It must be Buck. So find your places and light the cake. I think that could be arranged. I sure like men in uniforms.
It's true, she does.
You've got the cutest blue eyes. Think there's any way we could get together? When do you get off duty? I'm talking to all three of you, you know.
She likes you.
I have the feeling the Earth people believed your incredible story about being frozen for 500 years.
Not on your life. They think I'm a spy.
One of mine?
They're not sure.
Want to join up?
Who do I have to say to make my move?
Me?
Called, the Trey...
Trebor? Trebor. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, Junius left the information here somewhere. Trebor.
Hold it, Flyboy. What about the woman? I know. For 2 hours. Well, they could have had the courtesy to warn us about this.
But then again, his birthday is probably making him feel more homesick than ever for the 20th century.
Technically speaking,
Your Highness, some of the ministers would like a few minutes.
Later, Kane. It's been a pleasure, Captain Rogers, but I'm afraid our duties are cut out for us.
Don't you find me attractive? Then hold me.
Oh, I see. You want to negotiate.
No, I just don't.
Well, it's just an ambi-quad.
1,000.
I'm not paid to know why, Captain.
Green lizard?
You are not that different from me. In one very important way. I've earned my position, Ardala. You've been given yours. I am a woman. And you are just a little girl.
How dare you speak to me that way? I am the Princess Ardala.
You are excused.
Perfect place to hide somebody. No law enforcement to speak of, and certainly no stellar authorities to worry about.
Like I was on the outside watching. Leave Music World? Lars is here.
Listen to me.
A drone is a drone.
Well, what if Lars finds out?
Friends are different. One owns a drone, and anything that is owned can be sold.
Are you certain that Roderick Zale is the person responsible?
About tonight, Lars. We'll still be able to have dinner, won't we?
I depart aboard my private launch at midnight.
I'll be there.
How's that? Not too hard. Maybe I shouldn't have asked you to teach me judo until you'd fully...
What's the matter with you?
Me?
Another zygote. I've been deceived.
Dr. Hewer was wrong. Why don't you and Noah face up to that fact before you get yourself killed?
Well, but...
Meaning?
Well...
You're gonna regret that remark, Buck.
It's expressive.
It's disgusting.
For the food, for the entertainment, and for the hospitality, I thank you.
You know, I've gotten to see a whole different side of you in the last few days.
Really? Well, you can see any side of me that you like any time of the day or night. All you have to do is...
Whistle.
Whatever. I mean that, Buck.
Captain Rogers.
Goodbye, Buck.
Bye-bye.
You always use that sense of humor of yours to avoid feeling pain. Oh, I took it upon myself to update the Directorate's annual physical fitness test. I hope you don't mind.
No, not at all. You saved me the trouble of doing it myself. Isn't that so, Dr.
Thank you, No Twinkie. A great athlete you are.
Wilma.
But someone was looking for you, a man from UBC, the whole of it network? Mangroves. Apparently he's one of the best in the music world.
With a net in the middle with those two paddles.
Oh, I see. Maybe. How quaint.
Idea how it works when you see it in action. Okay?
I seriously doubt that.
Get over there. Pick up the paddle. All right, now, I'll hit the ball over the net to you. You hit it right back to me, okay?
It didn't go over the net. I won. Well, that was easy. What's next, Buck?
Come on, Twiggy.
What do you mean about her style? She's ruthless, arrogant, and power-hungry. You and Buck should have a lot to talk about.
What, Captain Rogers is an historian?
Yes, in a manner of speaking. Let me explain. He just couldn't pull off a miracle like that, could he?
To do.
Say, big fella, would you like to dance?
Sure, why not?
Great. Tweaky, I just found you a dance partner.
Buck, can I leave?
They have an incredible influence over young people, Buck. It's pretty good one. It's an abandoned military orbital fortress. It's been taken over and renovated by a conglomerate of music promoters. Kind of dark in here, isn't it? Or any of the shepherds know anything about a guardian?
Another place?
That's not a bad idea. A party would make them feel a little less alone and more part of our world.
I failed. Buck knows about us now.
Was the sneakiest thing I have ever seen.
Yes, thank you. In his apartment for a few hours, don't we?
Mm-hmm. He may not show up at all. Bells Ann back to Earth, and I'll say goodbye to the new one.
Easy on the starch, right?
All we're asking you to do is to bring Buck back to his apartment when your assignment's completed. Think of it as a favor to the directorate, one for which we'd be glad to pay you generously.
Your message sounded urgent.
Thank you, Captain. I realized that being so far from my home planet creates its own anxieties. But since I've been aboard your cruiser, the Lyran Queen, I sense that someone has been watching me. I just wanted you to know my concern. Everything's fine, Captain. I'm enjoying the cruise immensely. Thank you, Captain.
I could be here another 500 years at this rate.
Cold.
No problem. I always thought my elbows were my least attractive feature anyway. That was me, wasn't it?
Think we're married at once.
I'm sure I could deactivate the force field from the other side. If there were some way to get around the light pulse.
Instead of around it, how about over?
Let's get on with it.
Tell me, Dr. Hewer, what was all the commotion this afternoon? Something about a Lyran Queen?
Is he'll move Hieronymus to another location.
I'll take those jewels you're wearing, if you don't mind.
Actually, I do.
I think I'm going insane. I don't know who else to turn to.
For an imposter, you have very good taste. I suggest you think about the welfare of your friend. The one who tried to trap me. The one I nearly killed last night.
I don't know. How does anybody meet anybody? We met at a bar. I've been so many places. But he's very good to me. He's strong. Yes, she's absolutely gorgeous.
Well, beauty contests are much more sophisticated than they used to be. It's what's inside that counts. Buck's company. I understand from your personnel file that you used to work at the Earth Archives, and you have an interest in history.
Fakes. During the time that he seemed to disappear.
They're waiting for us. It's almost as if they knew.
I mean, there are 3 moons on Arcadus, aren't there? And we all know how you are in the moonlight. Joella, Marla. Well, they saw you on the Olympiad broadcast and thought you would be perfect to cover the equinox exercises in New Phoenix. But I figured 1 Olympiad in a lifetime is enough sports for anyone, even... No, you don't know Dr. Goodfellow. Once his scientific interest is aroused, why, he takes drastic measures to get his attention.
This must have once been a holy place.
There doesn't seem to be anybody around.
It felt so good. It was so easy.
Wilma, no!
Yes, plead with me. I like the taste of fear best of all.
Oh, Buck, you can't mean that. Well, she was a little resistant at first, but once I explained why, talking her into it was a piece of cake. Thought that evidence obtained through an OEI was not admitted. It appears to me, Captain Rogers, that you were well on your way without any help from me. Good morning.
You tricked me. I don't want your help. I'm gonna stay this way.
Hi. What's more, I ran his last known coordinates through central data. Take a look at the readout. You're very special. You've been more than a friend to me. And I've learned a lot about myself. About being able to express my feelings. How to care for someone. I finally felt like a woman. For the first time in my life. And I'd hate to think what I'd be like if it weren't for you.